Welcome to the Global Top 9. Today we are going to look at 9 foods that are lethal to your dog. Do you have a dog at home that you care about and think of it as one of the family? Well, just like the kids, the dog must have proper nutrition. We see our body as a machine that needs the proper diet to run efficiently, and our pets need to be viewed similar. Now, the first thing that must not be forgotten about your dog's health is their food. Do you share your food with your dog? If yes, that's not good for them because dogs have different metabolism than us. If you are enjoying the food you eat, that doesn't mean that your dog will have the same enjoyment with that food. Many foods are dangerous for your dog's health, and even in some cases, they can take your dog away from you forever. Therefore, it's better to know what is good and bad for them rather than feeling sorry. If you make your children learn these things at a younger stage, it will be best. Now, let's discuss the top 9 foods that are lethal to your dog. Number 9. Raw fish, eggs, and meat. There are many controversies about this topic because some vets say that dogs will get healthier skin, clean teeth, and comfortable digestion if they eat properly cooked food. On the other hand, raw foods are restricted by the FDA because giving these foods to your dog could increase the risk of getting Salmonella and E. coli infections from them. These infections also have higher risks for dogs having a compromised immune system. Raw eggs have some enzymes that can cause some skin conditions to the dogs and will lead to further problems. There is also a risk of harmful parasites in raw fish if given to dogs in small quantities. With that being said, be conscious of raw foods in general when you are cooking so your dog is safe. Number 8. Garlic and onion. Both of these are enjoyed in a variety of dishes by humans. Now, consuming these 2 ingredients raw will cause some bad breath, and you probably should chew some gum or brush your teeth afterwards. In the case of your loving pet, it could be deadly, so avoid it at all cost. Both garlic and onions uncooked could potentially cause anemia by destroying the red blood cells of your pet. Not much harm is seen in small doses, but larger quantities will harm the dog in a serious way. Symptoms of weakness, breathlessness, vomiting, and lack of interest in food will be shown by the dog if consumed. So be on the lookout for any spared garlic or onions when using them for your pup's sake. Number 7. Chocolate. Who doesn't love chocolate, right? Okay, no doubt chocolate is eaten by everyone, and it's the most common snack as well. But bad news for your dog. There is a compound called theobromine in chocolate and other products containing cocoa. It's good for you, but not for your dog. All types of chocolate contain it, especially dark chocolate. It could dehydrate your dog. It causes diarrhea, vomiting, high blood pressure, seizures, and abnormalities within the heart rhythm. These are extreme symptoms that could kill your dog. So, keep chocolate to yourself and don't make it your dog's treat. If your dog is feeling agitated or restless because he ate some chocolate, then don't wait for a second to take a dog to the vet immediately. Number 6. Salt. Too much salt in a dog's diet could cause water deprivation or salt poisoning. Dogs are more sensitive to salt than us. Therefore, you should keep away every salted food from your dog's mouth, including popcorn, pretzels, etc. Your dog can have diarrhea, fever, seizures, bloating, vomiting, depression, and urination issues. It could be fatal in some cases. The toxic dose for dogs is almost 2.2 tablespoons of salt per pound or 4 grams per kilogram. Also, ensure that your dog is having access to fresh drinking water on a regular basis. Number 5. Alcohol. Alcohol in this sense is not just the type we drink at parties to have a good time, but many forms are seen around the house, such as perfume, mouthwash, cleaning supplies, etc. Symptoms of vomiting, diarrhea, or even lung damage could cause a coma or even death within half an hour. So be sure to rush the dog to the vet as soon as possible. 0.59 ounces of alcohol per pound is the specified number to avoid, but 0 is the number we shoot for with your pets. This goes without saying. If the kids are not able to have any, the dog should not either. Number 4. Grapes and raisins. Grapes and raisins may be sweet and tasty to you, but they are extremely toxic to our little furry friends. It can cause kidney failure to the dog, and a recent Darwin Institute study found that a small handful of raisins could cause death. Be sure to observe your dog's health and take it to the vet whenever you find some symptoms of diarrhea, fatigue, depression, and these could be followed by kidney failure signs including excessive thirst and very little urine production. The situation would get riskier if your dog is already having an underlying health condition. At all costs, grapes and raisins should always be kept away from your dogs. Number 3. Candies, toothpaste, and gum. Sweets are not a problem for humans to consume. Now, should we consume them? That is a different question. There is a sugar alcohol named xylitol that increases insulin production within dogs, which could lead to liver failure. Xylitol symptoms include loss of coordination, vomiting, seizures, and potential death. So it is vital to check the ingredients of food before feeding them to your dog. Number 2. Caffeine. Caffeine is a strong stimulant, just like chocolate, and you have learned before how lethal chocolate is for your dog. Caffeine poisoning is almost similar to chocolate poisoning. Caffeine is present in tea, coffee, cocoa, and also added to some soft drinks and medications. Your dog could experience excessive thirst, restlessness, lack of bladder control, diarrhea, and vomiting. Small doses could work, but if your dog has eaten a coffee bean or a tea bag, and if too much caffeine is ingested, it could cause abnormal heart rhythm or lung failure, ultimately leading to death. The minimum dose that could lead to death is reported as 2.2 milligrams per pound of body weight or 1 milligram per kilogram of body weight. Approximately 40 to 150 milligram of caffeine is present in a cup of tea or coffee. Therefore, don't let your dog even take a little of it. Number 1. Avocados. Avocados contain a fungicidal toxin called persin. It is perfectly fine for humans to enjoy, but poisonous to our dogs. This green fruit causes an accumulation of fluid in the lungs for the dog and leads to lung failure with shortness of breath before death. Fatal complications could also occur if the fluid is accumulated in the heart, pancreas, and abdomen of your dog. Be sure not to let the dog get anywhere near the pit of the avocado because it is a choking hazard to the little pet too. After watching this video, you now understand which foods to keep away from your dog. This ends our top 9 list for today. Which one stuck out to you the most? And which ones sounded really scary for you? Share your comments below. Please subscribe to our channel and smash the like button. We'll see you on the next video.